Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday, first day of the week. Let's get in here and celebrate that and celebrate each other. Your cup in and fill it up.
So you're in a hurry. Well, you better
Calm down.
We're all friends around you. Just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing
Unfrozen peas. Andrea, good morning. It was so good to see you yesterday.
instead of chasing coins. Because
It's a beautiful day.
isn't so come on,
Let's play.
forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Rosalind.
Because it's a beautiful day.
Hey.
Come on, let's play.
Morning, Blue. Gruff is in your lap. Aw, I wish I was there to cuddle with Gruffy. Tammy Fisk, good morning. Hello, sweet peas. Isabel. All right, it's Sunday morning. Y'all know what that means? We get to hear our Sunday morning song. Let me get to it. Now I should have had it ready. Here we go. Let's all get into the energy of peace. Deirdre, happy Sunday. Rick Morrow and Robert Dosa. Hello, everybody.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step
Top of the morning to ya.
into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered.
Thank you for sharing, Deirdre.
Point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water. You're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
It is a beautiful day. Kathleen, Mama Hada Bear, thank you for coming in this morning. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. What a beautiful, amazing day. Sunday is one of my favorite days. Let's just make it even better. Good morning, Marietta. So let's start it off the way we do every morning together, right? Don't you love that we have a tradition? I love that. I love that we know when we come in here, we can expect certain things. We can expect joy and uplifting energy. We can expect to sit together and raise our vibration by doing the heart brain and by loving on each other. And we can expect to lift each other in prayer. And I love that you all come in every day to do that. Today has a different flavor. It feels really good in here today. I think all of your vibrations are really in a good place. That's what I'm feeling. So let's go into our hearts and connect with our brains and lift it even. What do we say, Marietta? Up, up, up to a higher plane. So go into the heart center. Slow down the breathing. And add in some joy. Add in warmth. Add in love, compassion. Ooh. It's a great day to have a great day. I am enough. I am joyful. I am excited to greet this day. I'm grateful for another day alive here on this earth plane. I'm honored to be here with all of you. I'm excited for where this path takes me. I am love. I am light. And I am peace. Good morning, Annie Seven, Jennifer Langren. Thank you all for coming in here this morning. Beautiful Sunday morning, and the energy is high. So I hope you came in for some good vibes. And Deirdre, I am a human unicorn. Yes, you are. And Deirdre, I hope you're feeling better today. It was good to see you for a moment yesterday. And we have trolls starting up already. In force. All right, so first day of the week. And now it's not the last Sunday in January, but we're getting close to the end of January. And wow, it feels like we just started this month, but it's been jam-packed. Jennifer, I am grateful and blessed. Jen, I'm so grateful to know you and to be with you. Brookie, oh my gosh, Brookie, it was so good to see you yesterday. Looking at all of you beautiful, beautiful people that came in yesterday to work on manifesting. And this is Sunday, the first day of the week. So we're going to work on setting those intentions this week. Leo, I am rich beyond measure. Absolutely. Claim it. Say it the way you want it to be. Isabel, I am enough. I am blessed. That's how I feel. I'm so blessed today. My heart is so full of love for all of you. And I'm just loving looking at your names and just envisioning your faces. That's what I love about Zoom meetings, because you get to see each other's face, not just that name on the screen. So I am just lifted up after the meeting we had yesterday and all the wonderful energy that was shared in that time. And most of all, I'm lifted up by knowing that, wow, look at what we accomplished. Look at what words flowed and creativity flowed yesterday. Erica Hoppy, good morning. All right, so intentions. It's time to dig in there. What is your intention that you want to focus on this week? You know, we have many intentions. I intend every day that I get up to do something that's going to make an impact, to do something that really makes a difference. But then there's specific intentions that I have. I am setting an intention of being at my next stop on the journey this week. And not even sure what that looks like. I know that it's going to be, first of all, New Mexico. I'm going to be heading out this week toward New Mexico. I'll be stopping to visit with our Mansi, Montserrat, and getting to meet her live in person for the very first time, and loving her energy, and just can't wait to sit with her and visit with her. But then I don't know where the journey's taking me. I have certain things that have happened and exciting things that have happened. And I want to tell you all, if you're not doing that oath of manifestation every day, I don't know why, because since I started doing it again, I did it years ago, and it made such a difference. I was manifesting like crazy. So I started doing it again recently for the 30-day challenge. And wow, the things that have happened that have come up for me. I'm going to be able to spend almost a month in Colorado and just being there in that energy, and just an invite, come here. So I love it that I have that all planned out for May. I'm pretty sure that I have an overseas trip that's coming up really, really soon. And I can't wait to take you all across the big pond and let you envision this one place that I have dreamed about going my whole life. So I have a dream that's coming true. Rick Morrow, you're excited. Yes, yes. Erica, I will be back there. I just don't have a date for that yet. I know that I'm going to be with Blue up in Vermont and Brookie in October, and hopefully bringing all of you with me physically for that trip and that part of the journey. But it's just exciting to see this all unfold. I was talking to Auntie Jean about that last night. She's probably still sound asleep. Oh, Erica, I love you so much. I wish I could bring you out here, out west, and you could travel around in the Angel Mobile with me. But this is the part of the journey that I think is for going inside. So I am setting my intention, my personal intention for this week, to do more introspection, to do more time just sitting alone, me and spirit, and see what that looks like. And I feel like I need to be alone to do that. I think I need to not be where I'm going to have any kind of distraction that my energy would get pulled away to that. And that's what I keep hearing, that it's more alone time for this week. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more offerings for all of you. That workshop yesterday was over the top exciting. And I feel like there's going to be more of that. There's going to be more gatherings, because this is the year of the angels, and this is the year when they're going to lift the vibration up higher. So let's get creative. What do you want to pick for one intention for this week for you? What is that one thing that if you could just put it in front of you, like we did the vision board, but you had this one thing that's on your blank page, what would it be? Blue. It's the time of the snow goose to fly for internal speculation. Okay. Well, I felt myself flying as I was sleeping last night. I had a flying dream. Do y'all ever get those where you just know that your feet are no longer on the ground? You're just soaring, and you don't know what that's going to end up with. You don't know where you're going to go as you're flying. But after I finished writing the blog, after the angels gave me the message, I closed my eyes and I was like, oh, I'm no longer on the ground. How did this happen? Oh, Deirdre, that's your intention. I love it. A human with a car. That's center on your board. Love that. Stacy, good morning to you. Erica, is that your intention? Inner peace? I think that's a wonderful intention. Isabel, I intend to be more time alone, introspection too. Well, it feels like that is on the menu for today. I love that. Let's all see if that resonates in our heart. Jennifer, I slept better last night than I have for a long time. Yeah, there's something about that energy, isn't there? And it feels like there's something about knowing that you're safe. That's what I was hearing last night. The safety factor, because there's a lot going on. And sometimes it rattles us in our root chakra, and we don't know how to handle that. As humans, we have to have that groundedness. We have to know that we are safe, we are secure, that we are protected. So last night kind of felt like some switch was turned on or something, where we weren't being shake, rattled, and rolled anymore. It just felt more sturdy and more balanced. And I know, I can't remember who said it, but there was a huge asteroid that came extremely close to Earth. And I think there was a sense, even from the Earth, that something was like lurking. But it passed. It didn't hit us. The Earth's still going. We're still going, I think. We are still here, right? I'm not having this dream alone. I have all of you dreaming this collective dream with me. But it just feels like more balance, more centeredness today. And I can't explain what it was that flipped the switch. I just know I was feeling it. Isabel, I read your blog this morning already. Oh, Isabel. Yeah, I've really been getting that message a lot, that we can't pick and choose who we love. We are here to shine our light, no matter what. There's always time for love. There's always time to stop and give compassion. And when we can do that, give compassion unconditionally, then wow, we have really understood a lot. We've taken a big leap forward. And maybe that's what it was after writing the blog and knowing that, there's so much in our life that we judge, that we criticize, that we just do it without even thinking. And so many times we're hurting other people when we say words of judgment and words of criticism. And it may not even be that person that we're discussing or that situation even. If we're not pouring love into it, then we're not bringing in that positive, uplifting energy. And other people are affected by that. So inadvertently, we can hurt people by going into the low vibration of criticism and judgment. So yeah, it's a huge lesson. It's a lesson that we're all works in progress to see how we're supposed to interact with each other, because we don't have the guidebook. Our guidebook is written inside. It's not something we can pick up. We have teachings and we have writings from our masters that have came with so much energy and help for us. But we don't have a guidebook that says, do this in this situation. We're all here figuring it out. We're all here walking each other home, like Ram Dass says, and we're all here never able to get it perfect as we consider perfection. But if we step away and look at the lives that we're here living, everything is working perfectly. Marietta, you so got that right. You got that memo, and you brought that up for us to consider and to look at and to hold in our hearts and in our conversations, that everything is working perfectly. We are just judging that perfection with our preset ideas of what it looks like. So if you're thinking that I'm never going to get anything right, I'm never going to be perfect, I'm never going to be like that person, I'm never going to be like this master that we just lost, Thich Nhat Hanh. But yes, we are. Yes, we are. And that was the huge message that was given last night, that huge download to not judge and not criticize, just to be, and love each other equally. Stacy, I think I am seeing the moon and the sun at the same time. I have pictures. It looks unbelievable. Sorry I'm late. Been taking pictures. Oh, that would be an awesome picture. Please post that, because I think there is definitely something going on with the energy, and we can help each other try to get it figured out, right? Jennifer, you intend to have more introspection as well. I think it's something that we're all being called for. It feels like right now, this now moment, we're all hearing that same message. Go inside, dig inside. What's there? What is it that needs to be brought out for the whole collective right now? And Blue says it depends on where here is in your now. Blue, are you still a frozen pea? Is it still like so horribly, unconceivably cold where you're at? I can't even wrap my brain around the temperature you had yesterday. Those minus degrees just don't compute in my human brain. They're like, like that can't be. If you tried to walk outside, you would freeze instantly. That's how my brain says it would happen. So I don't understand how people are able to survive in below zero weather. I'm like dumbfounded here with that. And I know it happens, like intelligently, I do know that takes place, but I just can't envision it to walk outside and I just know I would just freeze instantly if I did that. I don't care how many layers I had on. Isabel, all of them are beautiful and so touching. Oh, thank you, honey. You know, when I heard that message from the angels and they said I was going to be writing something every night that they were going to dictate to me, I'm like, okay. You know, I thought, well, maybe it's just a little word. Maybe it's just a sentence or two that they want that message shared out. No, wrong. That was me thinking. They're like, no, you're going to share a lesson every night, not just a teaching. They are teachings. And that's what I've come to realize, that each night as I sit with them, they're going to teach us. It's like going into class. And we're there learning from these angels and from the energy they bring in, the things they bring to mind for us to learn and relive sometimes, to go through those experiences that we've had. And last night they were sharing that they're going to be highlighting some of you in the writings, as they did last night with our beautiful Auntie Jean. But they're going to be bringing up what has been experienced on the Peace on Earth tour. So it feels like this is the book. You know, I had started writing and it just wasn't flowing. It wasn't piecing together correctly. But it feels like now they're bringing up the different places I've been, the people that I've been with, the experiences. So they are writing the book for me. I just have to every night sit with them and see what they're dictating. Marietta says, yes, exactly. EIP according to God's incredible divine plan. It really is. Lillian, hello from Norway. Charlie, making keto waffles this morning. I've been having those with our Auntie Jean lately. And Stacy says our temp is 43, feels like 37. Brr, and I walked out in pajamas to take pictures. Love your blog, Teri, and yesterday's workshop was amazing, wasn't it? I felt so good when that workshop was over. I was just lifted so high from all of you that came in. We had a full house, and you came in like you do in the morning to lift each other, encourage each other, but also to learn. I was learning right along with you. We're all a work in progress. So as I teach, I also learn. And I learned how beautiful you all are when you put your heads together and you put your minds together to create. It was awesome. And Deirdre says, good news, Chris Angel's son Johnny is now finally cancer-free, 4 long years of treatment. How awesome. I love uplifting news. Thank you, Deirdre, for sharing that. Hope Wellington Marshall, thank you for joining us. Hope says, good morning, Peas. Loving the lessons. Would be nice, I think, to have you reading it. Well, Hope, guess what? I am. The angels told me that whoever gave that inspired thought and said they would like to have it, the verbal part, to have it where they could listen to it. I've already recorded 3 of them, and one of them is already up on YouTube. The other 2 I'm working on getting them on there. I had a bit of a problem with the mic, but yeah, it's a thing. The blogs are turning into vlogs so that anybody can put on YouTube and play them at any time and listen to those lessons. So Hope, you got your wish come true. And Blue says it's 10 above right now, so it is warmish. It was cold last night. The house is barefoot and t-shirt temp. Dave is making me pancakes as Gruff cuddles up with you all the grid was very busy last night. Wasn't it, Blue? I was flying, so I know I was flying over your grid last night and visiting. I don't know if I came to any of you, but I know that I was astral traveling last night and going to wherever I needed to be in that moment. Isabel says, I thought of it. So funny. It feels they deserve a book. So proud of you, dear Teri. All I do is listen, honey. I'm just showing up. That's all that's required of us here is suit up and show up and have an open mind. All right, so Isabel says, I love the workshop, and now I am inspired to put my card ideas in a vision board. Awesome. You know, the other thing I thought of, Isabel, with the cards, because I love making vision cards, is you can place those throughout the house. So you go in one room and there's one vision board that is maybe traveling, maybe it's meeting other P's. And you can have another card in another room that has to do with maybe nutrition and health. So the cards to me are ideal because you're not stuck with one thing in one place. You can spread them out. All right, what else we got going on? And your intentions are important. This is Setting Intentions Sunday. So what intentions are you putting out there that we can hold you up with? And I'm going to read Kuan Yin in just a second. I don't even know what it is, but obviously we're supposed to talk a little bit before she makes her statement. Jennifer, I was watching the 7 p.m., although I did not go on Zoom, and it was awesome. Thank you, Jen. That was the angel circle that happened last night. Another miracle, and so many beautiful confirmations that the angels were delivering a message right to that person that asked to have one. Stacy, I feel that when it's time for me to make a change in life, I am uncomfortable. I am at that point now, so I have to go into alone time and figure this out. Why am I feeling this? What action am I to take? And what do I need to say? Lots to figure out. Well, it sounds like that's your intention, Stacey, for right now. Then we can hold you up for that. We can lift you high as you do the introspection and figure out what it is that they have in store for you. Jen, I know you missed the workshop. It would have been great to have you in there making a vision board. That's right, Hope. Ask and you shall receive. And Isabel said, I meant to say that too, because audiobooks is my thing. Listen while working. And it helps me a lot to bear with it. Yeah. When we can have uplifting stuff going on, it makes the time go so much faster. And you can listen to it in the car as well. Annie says, Grayson and me didn't wake until 7. That's the longest we slept in a long time. I've heard that from a few people, Annie, that sleep is now coming back and people are able to have rest through the night. Jen, you missed the vision board, thought it was at 7. No, that was the angel circle. That was at 7, Jennifer. Pretty sure that's what you signed up for, was the angel circle. And Lily, your intention is that you're going to be able to sit and walk. So let's bring in that health for you. Let's put that as your intention, and we're going to hold that up for you to manifest it, to manifest good health. Put it out in a positive way. That's one thing that came out in the vision board yesterday, to put it in a positive way. And don't just look at the end result that you're wanting to bring to you. What's the things that you can celebrate as you get to the bigger picture? Can you celebrate little wins? And that's important to look at, is what are the little wins in life? Brookie, it's 15 degrees where you're at this morning in Pennsylvania. Much better than -1 yesterday morning. I intend to listen more closely and intently to what messages I am receiving and write them down. Last night, I heard a little music box in my ear for a moment as I was laying in bed getting ready to fall asleep. I also intend to be more proactive in creating something fresh this week. Who got the music box in the angel circle? Somebody had a music box. I don't remember now, because when I'm channeling the messages, sometimes I don't remember all the details, but somebody was given a music box message. That was their image that the angels brought in. Somebody help me out here. I don't remember who it was. I had it. Brookie says, Teri, I wanted to tell you I tuned into the first part of your angel circle last night, and it felt like my right leg and hip was being worked on and realigned during your opening meditation. The energy around me was palpable, and thank you. It was Jean. Auntie Jean got the music box. That's right. She was the little ballerina twirling around, and her sister was singing the tune that was playing. Yeah, it was Auntie Jean. Wow. So Brookie, you heard the music box. And all right, who else said it? Was it Stacy? My grandson and I heard a music box while we were coloring, just a few seconds. And he said, Grandma, is your radio playing? And I said, no. Oh my goodness. How awesome is that? And yeah, it was Jean L'Oreal. Wow. Annie, waking up safe and warm and healthy is such a beautiful blessing. It is, isn't it? It's wonderful to just be able to snuggle in, know that you're safe, know that you're where you're supposed to be. All right, so I'm going to have to ask the angels what that means, that all of you were hearing Jean's music box that was playing during the angel circle last night. All right. And Blue says, I tuned in right when the circle was closing. My job was to escort and close the circle. The music was present throughout. Oh, Blue, how beautiful. So, Kuan Yin, let's see how this fits in with what we're all receiving today. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. Wow, wow, wow. So whatever it is that you're putting on your vision board, whatever it is that you've got going on, that maybe there's a little bit of scattered energy about it because you think, oh my gosh, I've got so many irons in the fire. I don't know which way to turn. She's there. Kuan Yin is there to help you sort it out, to help you get everything in alignment that needs to be lined up. Mama Hada Bear, I could definitely see Auntie Jean as a beautiful ballerina. Me too. Yeah, Brookie, right? It's a big wow. The energy is so amazing. I woke up with it being amazing, and look at how much more it has just really increased just since we got on here this morning. Isn't that the perfect card for you, Stacy? I really felt that. I hope after we were online, after we were doing the opening message that the angels gave to all of us, it was a collective message for the whole world to hear. Then we went into the private Zoom meeting where the P's were gathered, and everybody had a chance to ask the angels for a message. And Jean's message, excuse me, our Auntie Jean's message they gave her the image of a music box playing. I could hear the sound. I could hear the music. I don't know the tune, but her sister came through that's in spirit and was singing the song to her that was on the music box. So obviously, y'all were so connected in with Auntie Jean last night that you were hearing her sister playing that music box. Yeah, Stacy, it's awesome, isn't it? So Hope, that's what was going on, was messages that were coming through to each person, and so many confirmations of understanding the message, knowing exactly what the angels were saying. And anytime that one of us gets a message, it's not just for one person. It's a collective message that we're all hearing. So I'm so glad that some of you were hearing it, that you were tuned into it. And wow, that's just beautiful. Just wait till Auntie Jean hears this. I think that's going to make her day, that she was able to tune in. She was just so blown away with what the angels were bringing to her and her beautiful sister who is in this house. I can feel her energy, and she's really guiding a lot of people right now. She's helping a lot of us understand more about what it's like to be on the other side and what's love really all about. And I know that she was part of what was guiding that message from last night, the blog that was written. And it's a powerful lesson that even I am struggling with sometimes. Even I go into that, okay, I'm going to love that person because they're just so darn lovable and they do so much and they're out there putting themselves out in the world to uplift the world and to do everything to bring it to a better place. I'm going to really pour energy into them. But the real lesson in what was written last night is, doesn't matter what that person's doing. It doesn't matter how they're showing up in the world. They are all part of the collective. They're all part of the oneness. And the lesson is to love everybody unconditionally, to not discriminate in where our love goes. We can't pick and choose. I can't say, oh, I'm just going to love on Blue Jean, just going to lift her so high and just pour all my energy into loving on her. But yet there's somebody else that is not creating a Reiki grid and pouring energy in for all of us to benefit from. I'm supposed to love that person just as much. And so that's one that I'm mulling over this morning. We can say it that way. I was like, I'm open to it. Yes, I can get into whatever you're teaching me, angels. I can get into what this message is about. But I need some help here with my human part of it, to not discriminate and not look at somebody as less deserving of love as somebody else. And that's really the bottom line. We are all deserving of love. We are all worthy of the exact same amount of love. There is no difference. When we share our love, we're to share wholeheartedly with everybody. And it is a big one, isn't it, Isabel? It's a big lesson. It's probably the hardest lesson that we learn here as humans. And many don't even learn that lesson. They have to keep repeating and coming back and seeing if they can get it right. I feel like this is a lesson that many of us have struggled with, not just in one lifetime, but in many lifetimes. We've been trying to understand what that unconditional love is all about. Yes, well, Lily Ann, I want you to put it on your calendar. The 22nd of every month this year, there's going to be an angel circle. It's a free circle. Anybody's anybody's able to come in. And so come in and be blessed. Just come in and get your message from the angels. The 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern of every month, there will be an angel circle. And Stacy says, I am open to love everyone, some from afar, but still some, no less. Some still love, no less. Yeah, Stacy, I don't know if you've read that blog yet. It hit me really hard last night. And after they gave a message about to love everybody the same, I was like, oh, oh, okay. It's a hard lesson for many of us to look at and to say, I'm willing to do that. And yes, Liliane, the angel circles are free. If anyone decides to give a donation, then great, thank you. But there's no charge to come to the angel circle. Now, the workshop we did yesterday was a paid workshop. Michelle and I put a lot of hours into putting that workshop together, and the fee that we charged was minimal. So I feel like, that was an energy exchange for what we brought to you. The angel circle that's messages from the angels. They're channeling that through me. And so, yeah, if you choose to compensate for the time, thank you. But otherwise, it is a free workshop. Okay. Stacy says, I will read it today. We watched Ghostbusters Afterlife with the Grands. I was awake way past my bedtime, as you know, since I texted you, and it was a good movie. Yeah. I'm glad you did text me last night, Stacy. Thank you. Kathy Han, good morning. Not feeling so well this morning, but letting you all know Colin boarded the plane and is on his way to California. Awesome. I'm so glad that worked out, Kathy, and so glad that you were able to be there for most of the vision board class yesterday. It was an amazing, powerful time together. And I have been talking and not noticing the time. So now let's do the prayers. And yes, we will continue to lift Colin in this new part of his life, his new adventure toward wellness in his life. All right, so any prayer requests that you have that are not on the prayer list, this is the prayer book, as you know. And wow, these people, these places, these animals that you all have placed in here in our care are so special. I feel like I know each one as I read their name. And on one level, we do. We know each person that's on this list. We may not know them in our physical sense, but we know them because they're a part of us. They're part of this morning family gathering as we wrap our arms around everyone that's placed in our care. Everyone, individually and collectively, we lift them up. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. And Catherine, it was so good to see you at the Angel Circle last night. All right, so I'm going to read the names as I do every morning. If you want to add to it, great. Put your words in there of the people that you want us to lift up. And let's get into our hearts as each name is read. Just feel them being surrounded by angels. All right. We have Pracheta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine and her daughters and her mom, Ronnie, Abha, Billy and Tim Hawkins and family, Michelle, Sheila and her family, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo and her family, her daughter Jackie and grandson Eris, Deirdre and your daughter Dania, your sister Steph and husband Bob, Adriel, Joni, Suzanne Millard and her family, her daughters and her granddaughter, Marietta and Ed, Leo and your family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Wendy, Jeppy, Jim and Son, Ryan, Rick and Josie, Dean DeCandio, and Rick, let me know if you have an update on Dean, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Vicky, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio and their family, Christina and Carrie Leftwich and their family. And Christina manifesting like crazy yesterday after that vision board workshop. Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and all of your family, including the fur babies. Let me just get rid of another troll here and read Rick what your update is. Rick said, Dean is so much better. Let's watch after him a little longer. We certainly will. Thank you for that update. All right, Rosalind, good vibes. Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand, and your son Colin and your daughter Marlena, as well as your friends Patty and Sonia, Bo and Candy Hand, Paul and Marlene, Joe and Molly, Kathy, your co-workers in the lab, Pat Moss, concerned about our Pat Moss. So let's all reach out to her through our hearts and make sure that she's okay, and her daughter and her grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and her sister Susan, Becky LaFave and Travis, and I don't know if we have an update on Travis yet, Erica Hoppy and your family. Oh, there you are, Becky. We've been missing you, and we've been praying for you and lifting you and Travis up every day. So give us an update, please. Corinne, Charlie Coons and family, your brother Raymond and his wife Kathy, Hope Wellington Marshall, and the beautiful Zena, as well as your parents, Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Kathy, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven and Grayson, Regina and Adam, Betty, Cassandra, Destiny, Luz and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick Zimmerman, Jennifer and Micah Langren, and your brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana and your mom, and Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and his teacher, and Herb. And Becky's update, Travis is healing well. Thank you all. Your prayers worked, and love you all. Well, we're going to keep praying for him and see him in perfect health. And thank you for that update, Becky. So glad you're here this morning. And I see the beautiful angel number for confirmation, number 22. 22 is showing up big time for us, isn't it? All right, where am I? Isabel and Paul Reese, and your daughters Inesh and Teresa, Linda and Dick Lemieux and her sons and her grandchildren, and Linda's friend in Sarasota. Stacy had a big manifestation yesterday as well during the workshop, the manifestation workshop. Stacy, we lift you and Josh up, and your children and your grandchildren, your mom Karen and your uncle Richard, Mary Lord, your in-law, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave, and all the fur babies, Pocky, Gruff, Wizzy B, Blue, Lulu Kitty, and Gizmo, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Jenny Reed and the family of John Reed, Jay and Lee, the Deerfield Valley, Brookie and your family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Derek Fullerton, Lily Ann, praying for you and your mom and all of your kids, everybody that's there with you, your grandson Gabriel, your whole family is in this circle. Mama Had a Bear, Kathy Caputo, what a blessing last night in the angel circle for the message they gave you, and asking for that perfect vision, perfect healing of your eye. For Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Don, Brown, Christina Schaff, Grace Isis. For Grace and her father Edwin, her sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia, and Edwina, and all their family, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Tabby, Irene, Heaven and Son, Marianne, Henrik, and Lorraine. And thank you, Charlie, for giving us an update on Henrik and Lorraine. Bill, Tammy Fisk and your daughter and your sister Tracy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle and your mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and all of her family, and her sister-in-law Sharon. And Ruth has told me she will be there this morning for the silent meditation. So I hope you all can tune in this morning at 11 to see our beautiful Dr. Ruth Anderson. Jeannie and Merle in Colorado and the whole area of Boulder, Colorado, where I'm going to be spending most of the month of May coming up. So can't wait to get in there and talk to some of the people that have been through this experience of loss and see how prayers have helped them through it. Deb Goldberg and her family. And a little secret, Deb has a birthday coming up this week. So we're going to be celebrating her birthday on the 25th. Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles, and your sons Gabriel and Jacob and Brody the dog. Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, and the family of Bob Rice. Julia Osborne, Sharon Ria and her family. Sherry Gatewood and Padama. Hummingbird, Tammy Hill and her family. Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Dania Navarro, Wendy Roberts, Terry Wilderman and her father, Mary Crincoli, her friends J.H., Mike S., and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Monsi, and lifting up Monsi's husband as well. He had a trip to the emergency room yesterday. So let's lift him up for physical healing. Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dyke, Chris Blake, Betsy, Kimberly, Ellen, Susie Koff and her family, especially Richard, Terry Gilstad and the Walters family, Chiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud, and I'm hoping for an update on Sharon today, Kira Lani on the road traveling, so lifting her up, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Marianne Pisha and her family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Fiona Dilston, and I've reached out to Fiona to see if she's still in need of prayer, if there's still some healing taking place there. Pamela Dawn, Rick Olfick, Sophia, John Thaddeus Fiore, Puka Carney and her family, Bob Simon, Sharon Boyle, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, and I'm hoping to see them soon in Sedona, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Lori, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, and Sue and her grandchildren. And just wanted to make sure that we didn't leave anybody out. I think I said all the ones that we have placed in the last couple of days. If there's any I'm missing, please let me know so I can add them in. I want to add in again my friend Linda Kraft, who's in hospice in California, lifting her up for a death doula to be found to sit with her during this time. So lifting that up to the universe. If it's supposed to be me, they'll take me to California. If I can help find somebody, then I'm going to do that as well. All right. And Lillian asking for extra prayers for your Uncle John that's in the hospital again, and for your mother that's having problems breathing. We sure will. So each of these names are important. And as I was reading them, I hope that you were sending love from your heart because that's where the healing takes place, is when the love comes in. It puts everything back in order again. All right, so let's do our heart healing for Mama Gaia and lift each other one more time before we say our goodbyes for the morning and get off of here to have that beautiful day. I want to also add in all of your intentions, whether you voiced them or not this morning. I want to add them all into the prayer circle. Tomorrow, there will be a new teaching of manifestation, tips and tools, and something for all of us to benefit from. The angels have assured me that on Mondays is a very uplifting day. So hopefully you'll be back tomorrow to see what that is from the angels and bring in your beautiful energy to love on each other. So let's go into our hearts for just a moment. Just quiet ourselves enough to allow the heart to open, to allow the love to flow in from Creator, Source, God, from Christ, Divine Mother, all the angels and spirit guides. We're pulling a lot of that powerful energy in so we can put it down into the center of Mama Gaia. We do this heart healing every day, and we all benefit from it. So as you pull the energy in and pour it into Gaia, she pours it back to us. It comes up through all the layers of earth, up through the bottom of our feet, and back into our hearts for us to be grounded and balanced in that energy. So much love for our Earth Mother, so much love that she pours to each one of us, every inhabitant of Earth, all the animals, all of nature. Let's just hold that vision together. Let that be our intention every day for earth healing, for an awakening among the collective energy, to awaken to magnificence, to awaken to peace on earth. And thank you. Thank you to all of you gathered today. And let's give that love to each other now. Heart to heart. Just pull in the light, pull in the love right into your heart center. And at the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you immensely. I love you with every energy that I have, every bit of energy that I can send to you. I send it out of my heart. And let's get on with our day. Let's dance it out of here with our Leo.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always more space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa joy.
Thank you, I love you, every one of you. Thank you for gathering this morning, for holding each other, for our intentions and facts.
Give me Cuppa joy, 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 give me Cuppa joy.
Oh, I love you too, dear boo. Woo is right. Namaste, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.